Hiya naman kayo sa inyong kapwa Pilipino.
Binastos pa nila ako.
What is the law and what
Pakinggan ng proceeds of the illegal drug trade ng Duterte.
The law enforcement, the highest law enforcement official being head of PNP. Yeah. Now you're hiding this scoundrel, this fugitive.
Sa inyo pong palagay, if this is a politically motivated against the Duterte or former president, how do you think we can separate a legal political context versus avoiding legal accountability?
So remove that thinking that it was politically motivated. Surrender ni former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa The Hague. That's all it's about. It's all about, you know. Pero
Mhm.
kasi hindi mo kasi, okay, so it's like this. When ang kanilang defense, politically motivated, for what? This case has been in the hands of ICC since way back 2011 when they started doing their preliminary examination of case. So how would that be a politically motivated for surrendering Rodrigo Duterte to The Hague when in fact it was already there?
Yeah, and also hindi mo rin pwedeng sabing kidnap kasi there is a legal and official warrant of arrest na isinerve ni dating Chief PNP, I forgot his name. Yung dating
Nicolas
Chief
Torre.
PNP, Nicolas Torre. 'Di ba hindi naman siya literal na dinukot eh. Actually, everyone has put it on live nung nangyayari 'yon. So it is not yun nga din eh. Ang ganda nga ng usapan natin. And guys, sa mga nakikinig, that's how we understand tong statement eh. And even us, we're not lawyers, we can say a lot of reaction kasi hindi totoo eh. Hindi totoo yung framing nung narrative eh. And in another claim, isang angle na claim niya doon sa statement niya is about yung leadership rhetoric at saka yung narrative daw ni Pangulong Presidente because ang sinasabi niya, kung may 10 ibabato ang prosecutor sa mga nasabi ni Duterte, 20 na statement or video na sinabi ni Duterte, may 10 daw doon na ipinapakita yung totoong konteksto. Like for instance, yung mga drug pusher. Pero ang punto niya, pag nanlaban daw. Parang ganyan yung paliwanag niya. Going to this narrative, talking points ng ating dating Pangulo, alam naman natin, everything is on video. My next question to you is this. Kailangan ba na tignan natin or tignan ng korte, presidential statement based on intention or yung totoong nangyari on the ground?
Of course, we just have to we just have to watch the real thing.
Mhm.
Ito nga ang nangyari sa I don't know if somebody told you na sabi ni na Attorney Kaufman,
Mhm.
Duterte is a man of words. And Marcos is like a wind or something. Doon pa lang inamin na niya that whatever Duterte says, and it was proven, may linkage. Yun ang importante dito, alam mo ba? And then may link doon sa sinabi ni Duterte. And pero,
Mhm.
kaya nga, tapos sasabihin pa nila, oh, he's a man of words. Oh yeah, of course. When he says, KIL, there he goes. When he says,
Totoo, Ma'am Mix. Actually, yung susunod kong tanong sa inyo na naunahan niyo lang ako eh. Actually, yung susunod kong tanong sa inyo is, dahil paulit-ulit yung statement na violence from President, do you think it actually create an environment of violence on the ground?
yes,
Mhm.
it
And why
created
do you think so?
actually, ang nangyari lang kasi, during the time of Duterte, so doon niya pinapa-focus yung atensyon ng tao. That's where he went wrong. While
Mhm.
doing something on his back, yeah, so war on drugs. So, kita mo naman, BBC, Al Jazeera, international companies just went to the Philippines and tried to get footages. Kasi kasi at that time, since wala na naman tayo dun sa Pilipinas, pero we can see yung mga pictures ng nga ako diyan, eh, na copyright ako sa BBC, sorry. I like kasi yung pictures nila is actual,
Mhm.
no? Actual. So, yun ang I mean, and I wanted that to really, to let the people know na ganun ang nangyari. Kasi siyempre, if you are okay, baka next question na yun. But anyway, so ganun ang oo, ganun ganun ang nangyayari. So, whatever he says, there's a link that would parang pagpapatuo sa kanyang